That's why you don't meet strange people online in random chat rooms.
What a rush!
Hey everyone!
Hi.
This is Graves and I'm here again bringing you another reaction video. Now this one is one neither of us have seen. We don't know.
Oh, do we have another subscriber pick?
Yes, this is a subscriber pick. Subscriber pick from Full Moon again. And the one we're doing is
Strangeland.
Dee Snider's Strangeland.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Basically, I read the back of this. What I'll let you know is that this last portion here says, heavy metal superstar Dee Snider, Elizabeth Pena, and Robert Englund star in this dark suspense thriller and the tradition of The Silence of the Lambs and Kiss the Girls. So, if it has a similar vein to that, I think you will probably enjoy it.
Sounds like it might be a... oh, damn it. It's running away from me. What's that called?
Mystery thriller?
No. True crime novel.
True crime?
True crime story.
Vibe? Yeah, it's possible.
That's what I was trying to get at.
I mean, it's total
do we
fiction,
know,
but...
Elizabeth Pena? That name sounds familiar.
We'll probably know the face.
You probably know the face.
Probably
I'm
gonna know the
terrible with
face.
this shit.
This was a 1998 movie, so...
Okay.
There's that. Is there a rating for this?
So, a serial killer that abducts girls and somebody hunting them.
Yes. On the front, it says Dee Snider has created a horror icon for the next millennium.
What a damn shame.
By
It sounds
Fangoria
like it
magazine.
has-
I'm sorry, Fangoria. I think you might have missed the mark in this because I've never heard of this until now. So, the icon
Which I'm hoping is
did not
unfortunate.
happen. So, but I'm hoping it's going to be an enjoyable movie. I know.
I mean, Kiss the Girls was good.
Yeah, and
Silence of the Lambs was obviously well done.
yeah, and everything that Full Moon has recommended rewatch and his
Has been
description.
entertaining, if nothing else.
Yes, so it hopefully we know.
And he has recommended a range.
be
I
music.
appreciate the true crime
Yeah.
suggestion, if this is a true crime suggestion.
If it's got that vibe, yes, because we do appreciate that. We did just rewatch Silence of the Lambs. And
Timing!
And you saw for the first time Red Dragon.
Yes!
So you enjoyed that. So hopefully it's going to be a bit similar to that. Alright?
You made shush.
Yeah, don't let your watch scream at you. Your stupid
trying
watch
to tell
always
me-
wants to tell her what to do.
It was also telling me that I have... Here's this ad for this thing that you follow. And it's like, I don't
wear a
really
watch,
want
so
this
mine
to show
won't
up
scream
on
at
my
me.
watch. I should really disable those from showing up on my watch. I don't care if they show up on my phone, but I don't need it ringing on my wrist. I don't need a reminder to go shopping.
Yeah.
I'm fairly capable of doing
You
that
know.
without that. What are you...
What? What did I say?
When we go to the mall, you are the one that usually decides where we go unless I have actual items to go get.
Yeah, so.
So what are you pointing fingers that you like to shop?
I'm not, I was kind of half listening to you anyway. Don't worry about me.
Yay.
No,
Meanwhile...
I'm just eager to get to the movie, so.
I was about to say, back at the movie.
Yes, so, yeah, let's get to it. Okay. Alright, Dee Snider's Strangeland.
Play.
Let's go. Dee Snider's Strangeland.
I'm curious to see how Robert Englund's going to appear in this
Linda
movie.
Cardinelli.
Why do we know that name?
Velma.
Oh.
Jinkies. I like movies with her.
Was this would be before Legally Blonde.
Yes.
Okay.
Before Legally Blonde, before Scooby-Doo. 1998. Probably gonna have a decent soundtrack to this, I'd imagine, with Dee Snider. Dial up. How do you know it's 1998? Chat rooms and dial up.
Never experienced that.
Oh, you poor thing.
Hey, right there.
I do miss dedicated chat rooms for your weird individual likes and shit. Now it's just everyone's tweeting back and forth. Not the same.
You like hip-hop. Oh, love it.
Why don't you just go into a private chat room? That seems like 3 different threads running at the same time. I'm digging that lipstick color on her, though.
In me.
Very 90s.
In me. Now we can talk to him one-on-one.
Ooh, an instant message.
Whoa.
You're going on a blind date with a screen name. Everything I need to know about this guy's right here.
Yeah, can't lie on that at all.
Yeah. What's your ASL? My parents are gone. Ooh.
Get us a drink.
I mean, she's not being stupid. She's going with a friend. But at the same time... Oh, did she die? She's dead, isn't she?
We don't know anything yet. We just see
Nah, I bet you
pictures.
she's dead.
That better be her.
You hope. Somebody doesn't know how to use the internet.
It's not a touchscreen, dude. It's a CRT monitor.
You touched the bottom. That's not how you shut that off.
Somebody's computer illiterate.
She didn't come home either.
They didn't come home. Must have been a really great party.
Are you playing the serial killer, Dee? Looks like she and her friend were victims. Looks kind of culty, though, if there's more than one. It's okay, Velma. You learn better later on.
Yeah, you go with the Scooby Gang.
See what I missed out on? I could have been a serial killer victim.
Got some pointy teeth there.
There. Try not to speak.
Sew her mouth shut. Ooh. Rain will wash the blood away.
Lucky you.
Helverton.
So that's his daughter.
Yes, from here on out we are calling Linda Cardinelli's character Velma.
Yeah.
That's the way it's gonna be.
What was she called in Legally Blonde?
I don't remember. Perm Girl.
Some fucking weird ass name.
She was Perm Girl.
Muffy.
Perm Girl.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name. It's Perm Girl.
I asked you to phone in the request for a list of all known sex offenders. You told me you'd take care of it. Our success depends on the other guy screwing up, Christian. We don't make mistakes, ever.
Yeah.
The cops saying they don't make mistakes.
Cops don't
Oh,
make
that's so
mistakes.
funny.
Ever.
Look, I promise. Anything turns up, I'm gonna page you. Just go home, okay?
Get out of my hair.
He'll page him. Yep, still the 90s.
Dated. I remember when my sister had a pager.
And so we do.
Was she a drug dealer?
No.
I'll call you
She just
later.
had a job.
Okay?
Are you gonna let us in, or do I have to cook dinner?
I
on
know
your
her, the
porch?
blonde. Who the fuck are you?
The man of steel. He's a good man. Don't think that he's not torn apart, too.
If he falls apart, they'll take him off the case and he'll be able to do nothing.
She ever go with the boy she met online?
At least once.
Sure,
Obviously.
sometimes.
Guess that was Genevieve on the cover.
Initiations for the young.
Poor Velma.
He's naked.
And it must be physical.
He's not fully naked.
Must
What's he
be
got, a butt
painful.
flap?
Looks like it.
Let me guess. Her car?
Peace. Mean people suck.
It's Tiana's car.
Oh, shit.
It's Tiana.
Yep. This is why you don't meet strange people online in random chat rooms.
What the hell is that thing?
Still waiting to see how Robert Englund comes into play here.
He probably has a small cameo.
Why would they put him on the cover?
Because his name is Robert Englund.
Lame.
A septum spike. It's for a pure septum. The owner of that spike has a hole in his septum big enough to stick your finger through. You think my only interest in life is to chase ambulances with this rig?
I have convenient exposition for you.
So where do these modern primitives hang out?
Zabalba. It means the entrance to hell.
That's a new one. She looks like she's naked?
Hanging out at the goth club. Philly used to have one.
Nocturne.
Yeah.
Shampoo.
Spikes.
I remember the first time I saw somebody with Liberty spikes. It was in the oddest fucking place.
It's like trying to find the owner of the glass slipper.
Yeah, in a room full of Cinderellas.
Just hanging around.
That was an old Indian tradition. Young boys did it to see if they would become men. It was banned because of the number of times the chest muscles broke through.
Why am I not dead?
I was almost there.
You have to hit the button on the tower.
Jesus Christ. This is painful.
I know, we were grown up. We were brought up to learn how to do that. Titty. Focus on the boobs, okay. More boobs.
Cause of death was cardiac arrest.
She had a heart attack?
Tiana had a congenital heart defect.
So maybe he didn't intend for her to die. Maybe he's trying to transform her.
Or maybe he just wanted to play with her longer first. Perhaps he keeps at least one until he gets a new person.
Look at that thick laptop.
You need a teenager.
Hi, Angela. It's Uncle Mike. Hey. Listen, could you come down to the precinct tonight?
Teenager.
Okay, type tinsel.
How does this newfangled computer here work?
Period. Exclamation point.
Butt punch. Why don't you type for him?
Captain Howdy?
Yeah, that's it. I'll keep the account active until you tell us otherwise.
Captain Howdy. I use the locator member online search engine.
What is a locator member online search engine?
Oh my god.
What you just said? Locate a member. How do you not follow that? Online search engine. Engine for searching.
This is painful.
I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this.
That's my dad.
And my mom. Couldn't she just... You know, if they used it on her computer, couldn't they just see the last chat she had to know where she is?
I guess it depends on the chat software. It could disappear if it's exited. I mean, programs that show on computers are never real-world programs. It's all made-up stuff for the movie or TV show.
How do we even know that this is a guy?
Well,
You
we
don't.
don't.
It doesn't change like that.
There are thousands happening.
Gotcha.
Wanna come to a party?
That said, there are tribal women.
Smart. It's probably a place where he takes them and then goes someplace else. Just an old couple going at it.
My ghost.
You wanna know what Jen's thinking? No one's gonna find her. She just might be right.
Oh, really?
What?
Got an error connection using the cell signal. 98. Interesting. This is old technology. Oh. Don't want to transfer that fast.
Concept of sick pointed.
You're an intelligent man. Why don't you give yourself up?
Come on, find me.
He's hearing the dog barking and recording. He's nearby.
Don't go in alone.
Are you just gonna give it a little knock? See who answers, if anyone.
You're an idiot. That's the place.
Bag of needles.
Breaking and entering won't hold up in a court of law.
Probable cause. Yeah, the recording from the person he was tracking.
Which
heard
he
the barking.
couldn't keep.
Shh. It's a movie. Movie logic. They do what they want.
Yes, go down to the dark basement alone without calling for backup in the area behind you that is foggy and obviously a movie set.
Besides, it's still his daughter. I don't think he gives a fuck about legalities. Finds the guy who bought it, just shoot him. No questions asked.
And if the justice system failed me, then I'd shoot him.
Yeah, just like the parents in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes. No. Not like the parents on Nightmare on Elm Street. Like the parents in Last House on the Left.
Okay.
But yes, also like Parents of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Like a
But
Wes
much more
Craven parent.
personal. Happily be a Wes Craven parent. If my kid told me they were seeing things in their dreams and wasn't sleeping, I would find a way to get them help. He found all this much too quickly.
They're all a little tied up.
Just a
That's his daughter. Secure the area. He's behind you. Should have secured the place first.
You finally get a look at him. You're a cop. You know hand-to-hand combat.
Well, at
Roll
least you
over and
should.
kick him.
Ha!
Nice. Nice use of hiss. Kneecap! Nice.
I think it was just a bub, but still got him.
Son of a bitch! In your hand!
You got the upper hand.
It's not gonna help, because maybe he's far from over.
I haven't been afraid of anything in my whole life. Because I wish I was dead.
Then why didn't you just kill yourself?
Yeah.
It's my only pleasure.
Shut up.
Let's get you out of here so I can help these people.
A veritable house of horrors was discovered today by
Okay.
a detective searching for his missing daughter.
Sanity plea. I mean, look at the guy. He's a nut.
Captain Hendricks was found not guilty by reason of insanity.
The cop should have killed him.
Is being released. Doctors report he has made a complete and total transformation.
Is that so? 4 years later. Oh, is this the reformed Captain Howdy? Are we going to relapse?
Of course we are.
If he was reformed, he would have cut his hair.
That's not true.
Well, he was trying to be counterculture in essence, I think.
It's Dee Snider, he's not gonna cut his hair.
Well, that's fair. Not even for a role.
Out.
Hendricks, they've got to.
What he did to those kids was unconscionable.
What Captain Howdy did. Okay, keep up with your medication. You'll be fine.
And if you don't, you'll turn back into a body modifying sadist?
I think I better warn you there's a welcoming committee waiting for you.
I mean, the death of the one girl was trauma-related and accidental.
Still,
He-
tortured 6 teenagers.
He still
Tortured 6 teenagers.
tortured them. Yeah.
Modified them in ways they will never be able to erase. Those scars will never fully heal.
And he got off with an insanity plea. Now, is he truly reformed, though, is the
No.
question. Would anybody be able to reform themselves if that's what they really wanted to do?
Sure, but that's...
But is he that type of character?
No.
Because I'm curious. Is he actually going to try to be a reformed person and then somebody else tries to bring him back? Or will he actually relapse? There's 2 ways this can go.
Is a transcendent spiritual event. There is no pain. Surrender to the experience. Feel the endorphin rush.
Is this a dream? It was a dream. Yeah, it's just trauma dream. Trauma nightmare.
Carlton Hendricks, a man who 3 short years ago was
Did you
responsible
see
for
the
kidnapping
sign
and
that said
torturing
we're not
5
gonna
young
take
people.
it?
Anymore.
This is Of course you did.
You must have some thoughts. This man violated your daughter.
I have no comment fit for TV.
This is private property. The fuck off.
The courts have found Mr. Hendricks not guilty. He's
There's Robert.
jail during his trial.
Are you gonna lead the pack of people trying to lynch him?
Oh, that's a switch.
Mr. Hendricks
Yeah.
has been.
I'm sorry.
That's not gonna cut
My
it.
Lord Jesus Christ, will see you burn in hell, you.
Now for people that have been hurt by
Now,
it.
I don't like women like that. You fucking leave the political, religious bullshit out of it. He deserves to burn in hell simply for what he did. But it's not something you wish religion on. He's gonna lead the witch mom.
Yeah, he is.
What a twist and turn you
Uh-huh.
are. Are you gonna light him on fire too?
I think they're
I
going
bet
with Dee
you're a
Snider.
shitbag.
I think they're going with Dee Snider's character as someone who actually does want to reform. Because that's not what you would really expect.
I don't know.
She's out humping some high school football player.
Yeah, because he's a douchebag.
Burn in hell, you sorry son of a bitch!
Listen, I am all about getting your vengeance and all that jazz, but don't drag a legend into it.
Yeah, they're not presenting him as somebody who's still bad. It's being shown as somebody who actually is attempting to be
Are
better.
going to. Well, he's obviously not a good human being.
Oh, no. He's going to go after him. Yeah.
He's gonna go after him, and then the
Maybe he can bring him.
gonna come
Maybe he
back
can.
out.
That would make him relapse. Yeah, I mean, make
Well,
something
I
come
think
back
less
out.
relapse, more anti-hero.
Something like that. Yeah, because you were right. They did catch him too early, so it's taking a bit of a turn. This story.
What are you gonna do?
Lead him to some abandoned boiler. Burn him up. That.
Jackson here. I gotta be home by midnight or my dad will freak.
He's already freaking.
You fucking monster! Where is she?
Yeah, see, this isn't right.
This is just people being bullies.
They're just being a mob. Paranoid mob.
Yeah, and I can't abide that either. You're just as bad as he is.
You know.
Or as he was.
Let's take a drive.
Oh, he lost his pills. He's not doing anything.
Uh-oh. It was his kid. It was his kid.
Yeah, he...
Can't say I blame the dad.
He's gonna be like, I didn't see anything. He doesn't care.
I'd have more respect for him if he shot the guy himself. They're allowing an angry mob to think that they have power, and I just can't get behind that.
Yeah, they're doing frontier justice, but it ain't justice.
No. They're doing terrorist justice. They are domestic terrorists at that point.
Yeah, essentially that's what it was back in the West.
Not a single one of them was affected by this. Not a single one of them was a parent of those kids. And if it isn't a parent of those kids, then they don't fucking deserve to be there. They don't fucking deserve to lay their hands on him. End of story. The ones who...
I think he's gonna do a thing where he does cross over, but then he comes back because he's not actually
that thing
dead.
where he hangs
Yeah.
and has a little death?
And they're gonna make him the monster again and he'll be back. That's what's happening. I'm calling that.
Still can't handle watching people get hanged. Ew.
Oh, it's wet. Let's go. Leave him. Yeah, he's coming back.
What a rush!
But now will he take teenagers again? Or will he go after those who hurt him?
That is the question. That's how I hang out in the living room.
All the time.
All the time, yep.
Right in your dirty, tidy whities?
Come on out now.
Maybe they're
Leave
gray.
my heart on here, for Christ's sake. What the hell's going on in there?
Ooh, he's taking off her socks. You have rape films. You're just as bad as that monster. She's dead. She's bloody.
Yeah.
You're turning me on here.
You need to turn on the light.
Yeah, 'cause she's not okay.
Come here.
She's got blood all over her.
What's the matter with you, man?
Just behind her.
You.
You ready to come in, Carlton?
A law that allowed others to take matters into their own hands.
That was wrong.
No, you were wrong. You all were wrong.
Saw you do nothing.
Tell me where you are. Fuck!
Kinky.
Is enough. Oh, stop being a baby.
Yes.
But do one little physical thing like tattoo your face. And man, do people freak out. Turn it into pleasure. And then into a spiritual event.
The Cenobites would love him.
Yeah. Pretty certain they would.
I feel like recruitment would happen.
He would want to open the lament configuration.
Yeah, actually, I could see that. He'd die happy.
Mm-hmm. Just like Uncle Frank.
Uncle Frank did not die happy.
I called the school. They said that she left yesterday.
What?
No.
Mike?
You didn't take that girl again.
On my way to the house.
That teenage girl had nothing. She was innocent.
Oh God, please don't let this be happening.
Probably doing it to get back at him.
Take it out on him, not a child.
Yeah.
And I don't care what you say. She might be a teenager, but she's still a child. She still was innocent in that whole experience.
Oh, man. What? No, hello. Genevieve's with me. I'm taking especially good care of her.
Why, Genevieve? What did she do to you?
She didn't do a thing.
Oh, God.
It's too bad.
Oh, God, no.
When the piercings are fresh, the sexual excitation.
I'll kill you. I swear to God, I'll kill you.
So much flesh, so little time.
Very penguin.
No.
Of course not.
What did you do?
I let the mob take him.
What did you do?
That's very Cell reminiscent. How did her legs not fail her?
Unit 9, I need an ambulance.
Well, at least they got her.
She is never gonna recover.
Having that done to her twice.
She'll never recover.
Bulba. Well, there's nothing more I'd like than to see this guy dead.
Great lengths to modify his appearance, you certainly are reluctant to be seen. Why can't you face me?
That's his partner.
Mm-hmm.
Gage! How about I come over there and beat the dog shit out of you?
Knee him in the balls.
Bye, Michael.
Punch him in the dick.
Pull out a septum.
That would hurt too, though. Elbow him, you fucking weirdo!
Yeah. Ha! Told you. Pull that bitch out.
It's gonna hurt like nothing else, too.
That's why you do it.
Genevieve will be joining you soon. I bet Genevieve felt a lot like this when I was inside her. Oh, what are you gonna do now? Arrest me?
Waxed.
Not waxed, baby doll. That was oil.
Oh, I thought it was wax.
That's why it was in a
Afraid?
jar. A lid with a wick.
Told me you never been afraid of anything.
Essentially,
in your
tiki
whole
jar.
life.
Well, he gonna burn you. Just like Freddy.
You see him? He's allowed to get revenge.
Burning now.
Mike, it's me. It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
The justice system already failed him. He obviously should not have been left out of a mental hospital if one single missing of a dose
Yeah.
can create that.
And credits. Okay, so that was Dee Snider's Strangeland. Ooh. What are our thoughts?
I like the true crime story aspect, but I also like that you had him get caught once.
That was an interesting take.
reformed, which I have a firm belief that if you use the insanity plea and they're able to reform you, but you're that tenuous, you should have to serve prison time afterward for the crimes you did.
Yeah.
I don't care if you were insane at the time or not, you still committed those crimes.
Mm-hmm. And that also leads to an interesting discussion. There are people who can be a little fucked up as well if you get them and you get them treatment. And if they want to be reformed, like it appeared, at least initially with medication, you should let them reform. Because that's important for society, that a person can be redeemed. Otherwise, what the fuck are we doing with the whole insanity plea shit and all that? And then it would be worthless.
Well, I mean, yes and no. Sometimes you use the insanity plea and those people are locked up in a mental institution for the rest of their lives.
And sometimes that's
because they're
the
a
best...
menace to society.
Sometimes that's the best thing for them and society as a whole, if they're unable to be let back as a productive member of society who's not gonna fucking relapse. But then again, they showed he didn't get a chance. Mob mentality got him.
Oh, you know, I do wonder
out.
though if it's the single missing of the medication and the hanging. Like
it was
if he had
both.
missed his medication,
would
he have been okay?
It was the hanging,
or was it the coupled together that really made him snap again?
It was both. It was definitely both because he wasn't able to get the medication and he had a triggering event to make him go fuck these people, and then he went back
he
to
definitely
the way he
was not somebody that really could be saved. So in the end, I'm kind of glad he died.
At that point,
I really
he
love
was,
people that deserve it to fucking suffer. I'm not one for a quick death.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can't be contained,
at that point,
he went
at the end,
after
he
an
had
innocent kid who had nothing to do with it. Twice.
Well, the first time was
after
just
Genevieve.
because whatever. Second time, that was actually targeting, and that made it.
It doesn't matter. She wasn't the one who fucked up. He took it out on an innocent kid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if at that point she wasn't a kid. I don't.
Yeah, I think he did that mainly to make the detective hurt for not saving him when the mob was taking him, because he clearly saw him do nothing, and
I
he made it
understand
personal.
that.
That's the reason why.
But
don't like it. We don't like it.
It also was a
we know that's
mistake
the
on the
reason
police
why.
department's part to have that detective watching that guy's. That never should have happened. It's a conflict of interest.
It is, yeah.
So in the real world, that never would have happened.
Mm-hmm. Were they like still living next to each other, or was that like
They never lived next to each other.
No. Okay.
No, the house he took them from was across the street. He was outside watching his house for something like this.
Okay.
It has a police, effectively a police escort that sits outside your house. You know, like in Kiss the Girls, and there was a cop outside the girl's house after everything was over.
Oh, yeah.
And they got the guy.
They got the guy.
Remember?
They got the guy.
She still had a cop sitting outside her house to make her feel safe. Same thing.
Yeah, sure.
But instead of protecting the victim, it's protecting someone they thought would create a mob mentality.
And oh, lo and behold.
Well, it did.
And we got a Robert Englund character. I thought it'd probably be
did.
just a small cameo, but no, he actually was
full
a
character and he
supporting
was a
character with multiple scenes.
douchebag.
Yeah. And it was interesting because he was the mob guy and not the guy getting killed by the mob. I thought that was a nice little switcheroo here.
Kind of douchebag. I do have a firm opinion, though, that if you were not a parent of one of those kids, you should not have been involved in that mob. If you're going to get revenge, it should be from someone who you've wronged. Or who's wronged you, not just random folks.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you might as well overrun Congress. Because I can't get behind mob mentality. I am very much the people who wronged you have the right to do this. The people who didn't do not.
Yeah. Also, I was very hurt by the use of technology through this and how
Yes, you poor baby.
They so did not know what the fuck they were doing, and it hurt me. The IT guy. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It even hurt me a little bit. I'm not good with computers, but I'm better than that.
You know the basics.
You don't unplug the computer, you shut it down. The only time you unplug the computer is if it starts to smoke.
Yeah, especially that time where it's like, computer is now safe to turn off. Now safe to turn off. When you actually went to shut down, it would give you that message, and then you push the button. Back in the day, I remember I had a computer like that. So I had a computer where you actually had to push the turbo button so you can play games properly, because when they had the new operating system,
I never had that.
Without the operating system, the older games, they were now going too fast because they were designed for a slower processing speed, so everything would move too fast. You had to push the turbo button and essentially slowed it back down to that original processor speed. Yeah, that's how old the computer shit I had growing up.
See, at that point, we were
Yeah.
still playing Minesweeper?
Oh, yeah. Minesweeper, yeah.
And that's it. That's all we played on the computer. We didn't have anything else.
Solitaire.
Oh, and Solitaire.
Yeah, and then
Minesweeper and Solitaire.
And then at one point there was pinball. We had pinball.
That I remember. I like pinball. I prefer a real pinball machine, but computer pinball machines were fun too.
Yep. But yeah, the computer usage in this is like painful at moments, but
yeah, but it also
it's a plot point.
It definitely
the chat
brings to
messages.
life.
Yeah, and that's
that
a warning.
was a huge issue
Yeah.
at the time too. So, like, I'm surprised that my sister didn't run into that more because that is her generation, right there.
What's your age, section, location? Your ASL. AIM chat rooms. Mm-hmm.
I don't know that she ever really did chat rooms. My dad kind of cracked down on that when we still lived with him, and then when we were with my mom, we didn't really have a computer until I was in 10th grade.
Damn.
Yeah. Nothing at all. Schoolwork was horrible. But
Could work in the library with computers.
I did. That's all I had.
Oh, there you go.
But it's still hard, especially when you live a mile from school. Granted, I walk to and from school anyway, but...
Oh, miles aren't that bad.
Sometime I'll take you to my hometown and make you walk to my high school and you tell me that, okay?
Sure, it's not that bad.
In the wind, sleet...
In the snow, uphill,
both ways.
and you liked it.
No, I didn't. I did not. I did not like it at all.
A mile on a pleasant day.
A mile on a
Would
pleasant
not be
day.
that bad.
Sure. But remember that I was also carrying a backpack and a guitar most days.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot to carry to travel that far, even
Uh-huh.
if my guitar wasn't that heavy. Point in case, though.
Point in case.
I did not have the experience of chat rooms and things like that. I had a Facebook that my mom didn't know about. And it was cute because I had been 18 for several months. And she's like, yeah, you can have a Facebook now. And I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have laughed at that, should I? My cousin went to go help me make one, and we got there, and I'm like, yeah, by the way, I've had one for years here. You can just friend me, okay?
I already have one. Oh, that's when you create a secondary one just for mom. Then you can be friends with all your other friends. And be as weird as you like.
I just block her from stuff.
Yeah, you can do that pretty much now. Just
My mom can't figure out how to search in her Facebook.
you can add her
feed
to her
either.
special list and then just post everything to your other main list. if you
Or
want.
I just post it and wait and watch her little head explode.
That too.
Like when I posted the first time I went to Rocky
Oh yeah.
with Alexis, her brain went. It was great.
She's
She's like, don't do this to mommy. And I'm like, I do what I want.
I'm a woman, mother.
I'm an adult. You haven't been able to control me since I was 16. Why are you trying now? Yeah, but it's a very real fear. That's like one of the reasons I get worried about my friends who use apps like Tinder.
Yeah, and this was 98, right when
That was
internet
a huge
was exploding.
thing.
Yeah.
And chat rooms were a huge thing.
That dial-up sound.
The dial-up sound, but
It
also
gave me flashbacks.
The dangers. Like, they didn't
Yeah.
have internet safety courses like they did when we were growing up.
Pretty much no, we're still very much an emerging new technology, so it takes time to develop those safety habits, basically.
Yeah. And I remember different friends of mine going, yeah, well, we do this and this. And my mom got me mad at me because I was naked on a webcam. And I'm like, no shit. Because that can be hacked easily. And she's like, seriously? Like, that's not just some shit? I'm like, no, it's not just some shit. You could have easily been hacked and then your shit could have been on a porn site like that, sweetie. Yeah, underage and everything. It was great. The times that you just sit there and you go, your parents aren't full of shit and you're a millennial, you should know this. But it's a very real fear. I would never, ever, ever go meet somebody like that at their house and having a house. No,
It was
you
a
don't go to
party.
I don't care. You go to a public place. Public. Coffee shop.
Party.
Mall.
Party.
Don't give a shit. I'm not against people meeting online and going
No, nothing
together.
wrong
I mean, like,
with that,
one of
per
my
se.
dearest friends out in Oklahoma met his girlfriend that way. And she's a fucking delight. I love this. This is my square.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with online
Absolutely nothing, but you
meet and
have
greets,
to
but you have
be
to take
careful.
precautions, of
People
course.
lie. Come on. Photoshop's a thing. It's...
Don't want to be catfished.
Can't be naive.
Yep.
Which I get, teenagers are naive. They don't know any better. And parents at that time especially, like, kids from our generation, they're not going to get as, like, if the children our generation has aren't going to get away with as much, and they're going to be safer because we know shit. You know?
For the most part.
We know the stuff that our parents didn't know. As like my mom used to say, you can't get away with it because I pulled all of it off. I did not pull all of it off because I didn't bother trying. Because, miss, you'll always get caught. Yeah, I didn't, but that's for different reasons. Mostly because I just did it and didn't tell her. But also because I wasn't stupid. Like, you don't do anything that could get you... Like, you don't do anything that could be a threat to you.
That could get you pierced by some weird guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, the
With
closest...
your mouth sewed shut.
The closest I came was my friend was dating a drug dealer when I was in high school, and I went out with her and him at the same time, and I had to explain to her later what the movie was about. And I will let you kids put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Yeah. Whew.
That's the worst, the most danger I came across. Like, she was in his phone as Ash because if he put her full name in there or gave any sort of indicator that she was a girl or a guy, she was in danger. And I was that close to that. You know, but that's not the internet. It's not a nameless, faceless person.
Yeah. So, yeah, this movie, it does introduce, or at least put a light on some concepts that are important to talk about or understand. And, not all that bad, you know? Not, I would say, a big favorite of mine. Not one I'd be like, hey, I gotta watch this again.
No, but
But not bad.
It is unique. It does something that a lot of
Yeah.
other true crime stories don't do. Once the serial killer's caught, he isn't dead.
No,
first
and he
time.
actually at least tries to reform. Or maybe it was just the drugs doing that to him. We really don't know for sure.
I mean, if the drugs did that to him and made him not a menace to society, I'm down for the drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be that he has a mental deficiency in his brain, like multiple personalities.
That's true.
And one of those personalities is a serial killer. And the drugs keep him on a different personality. I don't know if that's how certain drugs work. I don't know if that's the case with him because they didn't give us enough information. But it could be. And the drugs just make his brain work the way it's supposed
Didn't really
to.
go through like the treatment process or anything like that. It just was a quick montage. Oh, this is what happened after you got caught, and now he's cured.
They really should tell you what happened with him to understand why the break happened. You know? But they don't.
They
so
don't. No, they keep the movie like an hour and 22 minutes long.
They
so
do. And
it's brisk.
I like that it's unique. I like that it does things that other true crime stories don't do. I like that it actually shines a light on body modification, BDSM, all of that stuff. Unfortunately, it shines a bad light on it because, you know, the serial killer's
Yeah.
the one that's very heavily invested in it, and I feel like that's not a good thing as someone from the LGBTQIA+ community. And being a Rennie, no less.
And we also got a little bit of those Hellraiser vibes, too.
Oh my god, the Cenobites would fucking love him.
Yes, and all them chains and the pain and the pleasure. Well, not maybe the pain, but the
Plus
pleasure.
he wanted to die.
Yeah. So, total Hellraiser vibe we had going
Like, I
there.
feel like
a
they
little
could
bit.
recruit him as an acolyte.
A Cenobite.
We shall make you one of us.
To think I hesitated.
What wonders we have to show you.
We have such sights to show you.
Yes, that.
Ooh, I love Hellraiser. Anyway, any final thoughts on this movie?
Surprising. I did not expect that from Dee Snider. He is a man of many talents, and I did not think movie making was one of them.
Yeah, I've seen him in other things too. Here and
As
there,
an
he's a pretty
actor,
cool
but
guy.
it's a difference between acting and creating an entire movie.
Yes, this was written by him, he did the performing, and very much his baby for the most part. But hey, he did it. You know?
He did it rather well. I mean, it's not one like I'm gonna watch all the time. Like, I'll probably rewatch Kiss the Girls.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly the horror icon for the next millennium. Fangoria magazine said it'd be. It's just a basic movie, but one that's, you know, worth a watch. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, especially if you like the true crime aspect of horror. It's very well done for that.
Indeed. All right, thank you, Full Moon, for this subscriber pick.
Delightful little nugget.
Yes, we do have a Patreon where you can see our videos earlier, or if you subscribe to a certain tier, you can suggest a video like this. So
Yeah.
yeah, and if you just subscribe on YouTube, we'll have a new video every Tuesday.
Sometimes on Fridays.
When I feel like it.
When he feels like
When I feel like it, but definitely every Tuesday. So subscribe to the channel, check us out on Tuesday night. You'll see a new video there. All right. So thank you for watching, and we look forward to having you for the next video. All right.
In the meantime, stay spooky.
Bye.